Welcome back to Beauty Beyond 40. If you're new to my channel, my name is Trina, and today's video is all about the Myolift Mini Microcurrent device. This device is made by a company called 7E Wellness, and I did take a certification course. I got certified. Here's my certification. I'm not a licensed esthetician. However, I did feel it was important for me to get educated on how to use this properly so that when I make tutorials and videos for you, I can teach you the correct information. The device is really simple to use. I mean, I think it seems a little bit daunting when you first see it, but it's really simple to use. The device here has a little kickstand so that you can set it up so that you can watch the device while you're using it. The on and off button is right here. You just push it on. Here's how the screen looks. And right now the device is paused when you turn it on. You actually have to hit run to start running it, and you can adjust the intensity here of the microcurrent with these two buttons. You can adjust the time with these two buttons. Oftentimes when you're using the device, you run out of time, so you just have to add more time so it doesn't pause. And then there's the erase mode and the educate mode. And the erase mode, they have two levels, level 1 and level 2. And level 1 is great to get started, and the erase mode is for when you're lengthening the muscle and trying to get rid of wrinkles. And the educate mode is for when you're using the probes to pinch and hold, pinch and lift muscles, trying to retrain them to make them stronger and make them lift and hold like I do with my hooded eyes. So there's different levels as well, level 1 and level 2. So as you're using the machine, you can graduate, if you will, to the next level when you want to get a little bit more intensity. So that's what all these buttons are. What's really cool is when you hit run, there's this bar at the bottom. See how it's blinking? That's blinking because you do not have conductivity. You will only have conductivity when you put the gel on your face and then you start placing the probes on your skin, and then you will see that the bar will stop blinking. That's when you know you have conductivity. And I think that's so smart because with all the other devices on the market that I've tried, you really don't know if you have conductivity. Like maybe you didn't put on enough gel. Maybe you're using an oil-based product that you didn't realize and you're running the device around your face and it's not doing anything. So I really love that I can look down at any time and see if I have conductivity. So that's the background of this device. Let's go ahead and get started on using the device. If this is the first time you've used it, you can follow along. So you want to start with a clean, dry face. So I've taken off all of my makeup. And the next thing I like to do is I like to take a little bowl to put the gel in, and I like to apply it with a little brush because the gel does tend to dry out. So you want to keep it just in the area that you're treating to make sure that it stays nice and hydrated so that you get conductivity. And you'll know by looking at the device if you're losing conductivity, but in general, I like to just put some in a little bowl. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So now I've got my gel in my bowl ready to go. So before we get started, I wanted to let you know that I do have a special code down in the description. It's Beauty Beyond 40. When you use my code, you can get the Myolift Mini device for $250, and that's a really, really great deal compared to a lot of the other microcurrent devices on the market. I think the results using this device are far better than any of the other ones that I've used. The first thing we're going to do is start with level 1 erase. And I'm just going to leave the settings as is. I'm going to leave the intensity at 175. We're going to spread the wrinkle apart. Spread the wrinkle apart, lengthen the wrinkles. So this is what we're doing with the level 1 erase. So let's get started with the erase mode. I'm gonna place some gel all over my face here, and I can apply more if I need to, if it starts to dry out. And another reason why I like to use a brush when I'm applying the gel is so that my hands stay clean. And when you're holding the probes, you're not getting gel all over the probes and your hands don't feel slippery. The device is on, and now I'm gonna hit run because we're gonna start using it. And then you'll see the conductivity bar is going to be blinking, and that's because we don't have conductivity, so that's fine. And I love doing the forehead because I have a wrinkle here that I've been treating with the microcurrent, and it's exciting to see it starting to diminish a little bit. So we just place the probes here in the center of the forehead, and then I'm sliding them away, like stretching the skin, trying to lengthen the wrinkle, trying to smooth out the wrinkle. So you do that 3 times. And then I'm going to move here to this next section. If it's easier to see if I can put like 1 on the top here. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, and then moving on to the next section here. 1. Oop, and it says I wasn't getting conductivity. I just checked down there, so I need to put more gel over here on the side of my forehead. I think that's just so cool to know that you need to add more gel. So here, 1, yep, now we're back. The bar is solid again. 2, 3, and then I'll move to the other side here. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, next I'm going to work on the 11s here. If you have any 11s coming in between your eyes right here, you just put the probes here in the center, and then you just pull it out 3 times. 1, 2, and I just want to call out that you will see some strobing when you're working with the product around your eye area. It's totally normal. I'm seeing it right now. I definitely am seeing it, but don't worry, that's normal. That's a normal part of microcurrent, and you'll get used to it. And then if you have some lines on your forehead that are vertical, you can go up into the higher parts of your forehead and just pull apart. You're trying to pull apart that wrinkle. My wrinkle is horizontal, so I'm trying to do it this way to smooth out that wrinkle. Okay, next we're going to move on to the eye area here. You start with the probes here together and you pull them apart. And this is working on that crow's feet area. 1, 2, 3. And then you move down here underneath your eye and hold the probes together and then pull them apart. Pull them apart. 1. Ooh, I see that strobing. 2 and 3. And then move on to the other side. Put the probes here next to your eye and then pull it up. 1, 2, 3. And then here underneath the eye, pulling away. 1, 2, 3. Next we're going to move on to my hooded eye area, and I'm going to use the educate setting. If you're just starting for the first time, you can do the level 1 educate. I'm going to do the level 2 educate because I've been using this and I'm ready for that level, and I really like the results that I get when I do level 2. It's intensity 350 is what the default is. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to make sure that I have enough gel around my eye area. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on this side here, and I'm going to start here with the probes on either side of my brow. I'm going to push them together, and then I'm going to lift and hold for a few seconds. And then I'm going to do 3 of these. I'm going to push it together, I'm going to lift and hold. And I'm trying to re-educate the muscles over time to stay lifted, just like going to the gym. I'm working out this eye muscle area. I'm lifting and holding it. 1, 2, 3. And maybe I'll just do one more. Glide and hold. 2, 3. So you're gliding, lifting, and holding. And I can already see quite a lift. Can you see that? That's so super cool. And then the next thing you do is you're gonna do a pinch and hold. So I'm gonna put one probe here, and then I push down with the top probe and hold that there. 1, 2, 3. Push up here, and then hold on the top. 1, 2, 3. I'm pinching it. Push up, pinch. 1, 2, 3. And out here I'm gonna push up, and then I'm gonna pinch it. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do that 2 more times. Push up, pinch. 1, 2, 3. And the top probe is really just resting on top here. It's really the bottom probe that's pushing up. I'm pushing it up, and then this is just resting to finish the educate movement. I definitely have conductivity, I'm checking. And then the last one, push, pinch, and hold. So let's go ahead and move on to the other eye here. And so here we do, again, starting with the probes on either side of the eyebrow. I'm going to push them into each other, and then I'm going to lift and hold for like 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. I'll do this 3 times. Glide, lift, and hold. Glide, lift, and hold. I'll do one more, because I love it. Glide, lift, and hold. And yeah, I see this one is lifted as well. So now I'm gonna do the pinch and hold method here. So I push up, and then I push up, and then with the other probe, I'm just resting it here to educate that muscle. 1, 2, 3. Then I move over, pinch and hold, 2, 3. Then push up and pinch, 1, 2, 3. One more, 2, 3. And then I'll do this 2 more times. So that's it for the eyes. I mean, I definitely see a lift in my eye area. This is just so exciting for me. And over time, as I'm doing this educate level 2 more and more, my eyes are gonna stay lifted, and then I'll only have to use the Myolift a couple times a month for maintenance. But I'm very, very, very pleased with the results I've been seeing so far. This is really the area I'm trying to treat, my forehead area and my eye area. There definitely are some treatments you can do around the rest of your face to treat your jowls and your neckline and your cheeks and all of that, and I'm gonna do that in my next video. So after I use the Myolift Mini device, I like to wash off the gel. It tends to really grip onto your skin, and I like to use a washcloth like this one, and it's kind of hard to get it off if you just use a cleanser and your warm water in your hand, so I like to use a cloth. It really makes it a lot easier to get it all off, and then I'll tone my skin and then move on to the rest of my skincare routine. Thanks you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you've tried the Myolift Mini or if you're a fan of Microcurrent. And make sure to click my link below if you want to go shop this Myolift Mini with my promo code. Thanks you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.